Did you think season 1 live action One Piece was crazy?
Let's see what season 2 has in store.
Intro. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joey.
And it's your boy Kareem.
And we're kicking it old school today because I forgot to bring our mics.
So, we're using one of the mics that we used to record the season 1, episode 1 of One Piece.
That was when we were just starting off as a podcast. And now we're here on YouTube doing stuff. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Doing other stuff.
So join us on today's journey where we're going to watch live action One Piece season 2.
So, before we start the actual episode, I would like to ask you a question, Joey. How do you feel about season 1 of One Piece?
Interesting. I might need the mic a little closer. Interesting. So, as a live adaptation of a popular anime, one of my favorites, I had high hopes, but at the same time, I wasn't trying to get them too high because most live action anime shows have been, for lack of a better word, suck.
Yeah, they've been pretty terrible.
Lackluster, right? But this one was kind of spot on with certain things.
Yeah. I think it was good in some ways and not so good in others.
Yes. The bad part for me is that it's kind of super cheesy.
Yes.
Right? But the good part for me is that it kind of makes me reminisce of watching the anime or reading the manga, because now I could kind of put a face to the characters. So it brings me back to that point where it's like, oh yeah, I can see that. You know?
Okay. All right. My drawbacks with the live action is that it lacks some of the emotional development or emotional attachment that you get with these characters.
Which is true. Because in the animes or the mangas, they have multiple chapters, multiple episodes, and they show a little bit more emotion.
Yeah.
With the live action episodes, they're sort of squeezing multiple episodes or multiple chapters into one episode.
Yeah, so you don't get that same emotional attachment to the characters. They don't develop as well. So some of the, background characters, like in the live action, you don't really get to know. But in the anime, you get to know their backstory, why they are where they are, and you kind of get to know them.
Which is very true. But somehow it still roped me in. I still wanted to watch it just to see what's going to happen next.
Yeah, same.
I think I have high hopes for season 2 in the hopes that they improved the special effects, maybe the storyline of it.
Yeah, we get to see how they bring these anime abilities to live action.
True that. Should we get started?
Let's get started.
Cool. And keep in mind, this is a live action, not scripted. We're watching it right now.
Also, what are we drinking today?
If you want to know what we're drinking, oh crap, what'd I do? I have to restart that. So, if you want to know what we're drinking, click down in the description below, because this is a Brew Broz original called the Trash Can Cocktail.
Pretty good.
I dig it. Let's get started. Give me a few minutes while I set this up again. I may have to clean my screen. You see how dirty it is?
Yeah. Got some schmutz on there.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so what are we doing here? Hold on.
Under ones. Gold Rogers, bro.
El Bandito. Rogerito.
Goldie Jorge.
not even right. All right, I think I got it figured out. We're doing the recap right now with Jose Roger. I mean, the Goldie Roger doesn't look like what we grew up with, right?
Yeah, from the anime.
Yes. I think they did the best they could for him, though. Maybe.
Mhm.
I'm giving it high hopes. And so far, so good with the audio.
Yeah.
Because normally, for whatever reason, our Bluetooth doesn't work. Unless I'm speaking too soon. And what are we watching right now, Kareem?
It's a recap of season 1.
So it's giving.
Oh, it's recapping how the Straw Hats came together.
So far on his crew, he has Zoro.
Mm-hmm.
He has Nami,
Mm-hmm.
Usopp, and Sanji. That's crazy because he got all these characters within the first season. The first season only has 8 episodes. So it's almost like an episode and a half where he got a new crew member.
Yeah, basically. Well, in the anime, he gets more than that in one season. But it's also like, it's like almost like 50 episodes in the first season.
Early on, the very first couple episodes, he gets Zoro and Nami immediately.
Well, no,
They're mixed in together.
no.
Nami wasn't a fixture yet. She wasn't like a permanent member. She was around.
She was in the anime. She wasn't a member of the crew.
Yes. But those 3 are very early on. And then it took close to like, I don't know, like 60 episodes to get up to where they are with Sanji.
Yeah.
And we also have ads right now. You know what I miss? Do you remember when streaming service first came out? The reason they were popular is because streaming services didn't have commercials.
Yeah, no ads.
No ads. And now we're the a-holes who are like sitting here watching streaming services with ads.
That we paid for.
That we paid for, yeah. So we paid for
ads.
It might as well just be watching cable again.
Yeah. And having commercials. The same thing.
But we're so hooked into the system that we just like, we're accepting it.
That's where the One Piece, philosophy might come in. Become a pirate.
That might be a future episode of Brew Broz Conspiracies.
Maybe.
Now, I'm going a little deaf because this is really loud. But now it's officially the beginning of episode 1, season 2. Surprisingly enough, this is pretty loud.
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging it right now. That's not Kobe, right? Oh, that's your face.
Yeah. Is that Mrs. Tuesday?
I thought it was Wednesday.
All right. Well, one of those days.
It's Mrs. Wednesday and like booger bombs.
Yeah.
Wow. I automatically think I hate his hair.
Too anime accurate?
Yes and wait a minute.
Yeah, yes it is.
Is that
Yes,
Robin?
It is. Yes, it is.
Do you know who they use? What actress they use for Robin?
No.
So you know nothing about this right now.
I've seen certain parts that, spoiled it on the social medias.
I haven't seen anything at all, so this is gonna be brand new for me completely.
Like I've seen clips of Robin.
Okay, so we got Robin. Okay, I don't know what she looks like. She sort of looks like a younger Uma Thurman from Pulp Fiction with longer hair. Or is that just me?
It's pretty accurate.
Okay, that is kind of dope.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, Robin a devil fruit. Wait, what would you even call this? What was the name of the devil fruit?
The flower.
Is it the flower fruit?
Yeah.
Her fruit, she can produce extra limbs, I guess you want to say, and it looks kind of dope.
Yeah.
The way they did it, I just stepped up their CG game. Oh.
Ah.
Okay. Robin, it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just me, right? I wouldn't say she's exactly 100% anime accurate,
No.
but she's pretty close.
Yeah. From what we see.
Did you see how the hand disappeared
Yeah.
and the flowers came
Yeah.
out? They really stepped up their game on this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the characters they got them kind of spot on here.
Yeah. Right now you can't really hate it.
No, I'm pleasantly surprised. I got a stupid grin on my face. What was Booker Bomb's? Was he like he was number 5?
Yeah.
Okay. I never understood that. He's number 5. She's Miss Wednesday. How does that work?
Well, they had the days of the week, and they also had the numbers. So it's two different agents, or two different level agents.
But they were always in pairs. Mm-hmm. I think they always had a number with a day of the week.
With a day of the week.
How do you feel about the characters they chose to be the characters? How do you feel about Usopp as a character, like the actor, and Sanji as an actor?
Sanji, I'm right now. I really have no opinion on him. You really don't get much of him.
Is he British?
I think so. Usopp, haven't we seen him before?
I don't know. The only thing I've seen him is from season 1, and he's like Caribbean Usopp.
Yeah, but I could see it. I could see the vision for it, if you will.
Okay. I don't know. I don't mind the actress that plays Nami. But if we're gonna be, let's
Honest?
say, yeah, if we're gonna be honest or even like comic book accurate, if you want to call it that,
Okay.
manga accurate, there's some assets that I'm like got used to, some physical characteristics that it's unrealistic, and I'm being a dude right now.
Well, you got to take into account, the clip that's been circling around X, the pre-time skip Nami versus post-time skip Nami. You have to remember, pre-time skip, this is pretty accurate.
Are you saying post time skip it was a different kind of physical structure?
Yes.
I don't think I ever paid attention to that.
Well, because most of the pictures that you're probably thinking of are newer.
I could also just be a dirty pervert.
That too. But you also got to take into account, let's say, pre-time skip, she's in her mid-teens. Post-time skip, she's probably in her 20s.
Aren't they all supposed to be in their teens? Because Luffy is supposed to be like 19. Everybody else is supposed to be similar age. Maybe Sanji might be the oldest? We're going to have to pause this right now. My mom is calling me.
All right. We'll be back.
All right, sorry. Had to take a quick call with my mom because my mama called. You know what? I'm also not hating on the Going Merry the way it looks so far. The way they have it looking. It's pretty good. It's pretty accurate.
I don't know how bad you could really do a ship.
I mean, they're doing a lot of close-ups, so it's kind of hard to see everything.
Yeah.
But there's always a way to make it really cheesy.
I think a lot of the live action adaptations of animes, what they tend to do is they tend to oversaturate with colors.
Very true.
So, like, they try to make it look cartoony while it's still live action. But with this, they're trying to make it look kind of realistic while still being close to, anime or manga accurate.
Which is very true. So it does look pretty good. It does look pretty accurate. Right now, they're heading to Loguetown. So they're sticking pretty close to the series.
Yeah.
Would you say they're following the manga or they're following the anime?
I would say it's a little bit of both. But they're on a super accelerated rate.
Definitely. I mean, the good thing about this is that they're consulting with Oda.
Yeah.
At least originally they did. Oh, did I tell you? When it premiered when it actually premiered, I was in California.
Yeah.
Right? And they were premiering on the Santa Monica Pier. Oda was there. I was there on the premiere night. I didn't get a chance to see it because I couldn't get a ticket. They were giving it away, right? But Oda was there at Santa Monica. I'm guessing it was in disguise. And I just didn't know.
Imagine you could have walked past Oda.
I probably did, because that's where my phone was stolen.
Imagine he stole it.
Maybe he stole it. Yo, give me back my phone, Oda. Well, how crazy was that? I was in the same location where Oda was. I couldn't possibly ran into him. Yeah. I just thought it was just some random dude. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a flashback?
Yeah.
With Senor Pirate Kingo? Dude, he looks like he's more like Goldie Cortez.
Yes.
Than Goldie Roger.
Roger.
No, that's more French.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Senor Roger. Knowing what I know of these two, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if this is spoiler or not because they're sort of like frenemies. They're sort of like rivals. There's a mutual respect, but they're on opposite sides. Right? But Garp might have been Roger's closest friend.
Sort of like Luffy and Kobe.
See what else? Cody.
Kobe.
I don't know. The only way I can see that is because Kobe's being trained by Garp.
There's parallels. Luffy wants to be the Pirate King.
Goldie Roger is the Pirate King.
Who was their friends with, each other.
Yeah, but see, the only reason why they were frenemies is because they fought each other multiple times.
The only reason why they're frenemies is because one is a pirate and the other is a marine.
But see,
same with Kobe and Luffy.
Yeah, the way it is now. But look how close they are, or close or not close, because Pirate King just asked his enemy Garp to watch after his son.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an interesting dynamic between enemies.
Mm-hmm.
You trust your enemy to take care of your son.
No, you trust your friend.
It's a weird dynamic. You're friends, but you're on opposite ends. I mean, I guess you can kind of say that it is kind of like Kobe and Luffy in that sense. Yeah, but that's only if Kobe goes on Garp status.
Which is, he's not that, well, he is pretty far from reaching those feats, but he is getting stronger.
He's currently, spoiler alert, a captain, or at least a vice captain.
So, it's not out of the, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
See, the crazy thing with Kobe is, are you keep like up to date with it and everything?
Not totally, but I've, I'm familiar with some.
So he's like similar age to Luffy.
Yeah.
And he's training directly under Garp.
Yes.
And so right now he has the beginning stages of Garp's strength. Because he's training just like Garp did. And Garp is apparently a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah.
Like, if not the top user of hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe only second or like neck and neck with Shanks.
Wow. That's of hockey users.
Of hockey. Just pure hockey users. Not devil fruit in hockey. Doesn't that kind of look like every old school Shaw Brothers set? Like the alleys of all the different fighting, like what I'm trying to say, like all the different movies and all the different alleys within the Shaw Brothers.
A little bit, but it has almost like a kind of, it's like a fusion, it's like Asian Mediterranean.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously had to adopt a set to it, but like at first glance of it, I thought old school kung fu flick scenery.
Yeah, I get it. The alleys. It's the alleys.
Yeah, it's definitely the alleys. Yeah. It sort of reminds me of like Streets of Canton.
Yeah, it does. But usually you don't find arches like that in the Chinese architecture.
No, that's very true. They definitely adapted it to wherever they're supposed to look at. But it's like nondescript.
Like in Mediterranean, you find the arches like that, but the alleys are very reminiscent of there he is.
Yeah. Should we say who it is, or are we going to just let him come about?
We're gonna let him air out.
Who's the actor?
I don't know.
All right, so I'm just gonna say it. They officially brought Smoker onto the scene with his smoker bike. Who the hell is that dude?
Rando.
That looks like Flea as a One Piece character. Red Hot Chili Peppers Flea?
Yeah.
Look. Not Smoker, the guy they have captive. But he kind of reminds me of somebody else too, that Marine. It's funny with this show. This show is based on one of the greatest anime mangas of all time.
Yes.
Right? It's up there with, I don't even know, I think One Piece has actually sold more issues than most modern day comics.
I would say One Piece is the oldest currently active anime and manga being published right now.
No, it definitely is. But it's actually on par with like Marvel and DC sales.
Well, if you talk about its lifespan, it's probably surpassed it.
And the weirdest part is, a lot of these actors are kind of no names to me.
Well, that's like any great series. A lot of the actors aren't really, unless you go to the MCU, where they're more retreads. But in live stream, shows, they get no names or relatively no names, and they make them into stars.
I guess. I mean, I would think that no names would have a risk of low caliber because this is a big thing.
All right,
it's important to a lot of people.
When you think no names, you got to take into account. Remember Star Wars; those were relative no names.
Okay. I mean, they started the genre. They started the Star Wars genre, right?
Yes.
This is already a set genre, and they're bringing no names into the thing.
They're bringing no names to a live action. They're starting the live action genre for this.
Very true. That Den and Mushi was creepy as hell.
Yes,
that's
weird.
That's the one thing. Like the Den and Mushis in this series are freaking weird. Oh, is that Tashigi? Is that her name, Tashigi?
Yeah.
Smoker's assistant?
Yeah.
Do you think Zoro respected Kuina, or did he have a crush on her?
I think it was both. Because you got to also take into account he was also kind of really young.
He was
to love her, but like that.
He might have had like a boyhood crush on her.
Maybe.
I can't sit here and think that he only admired her because he just wants to be a strong swordsman and she used to beat his ass. Oh, doesn't he pick up one of a famous sword in this town?
We shall see.
He does. I know for a fact that Zoro picks up one of his famous swords that he uses. I just don't remember the specific name of it. Do you know the name of Zoro's swords?
No. Well, I know. Isn't one Susano?
No, Susano. You're mixing genres.
No, I believe one is Susano.
One is like Wado Ichimonji. All right. The other one is something Katetsu. I can't remember. Fuck. No, it's not Susano. You're mixing. You're mixing Naruto.
I believe there is Susano. One of his swords.
There's not. We gotta look it up. We gotta look it up right now. We're gonna take a brief pause to look up the name of Zoro's swords, and we gotta re-up. Stay tuned.
And we're back again. So, I was a little mistaken. It wasn't Susano, but I was close. It was Shusui.
All right. Now, Zoro has gone through a couple different swords.
Yes.
Throughout his One Piece career?
Yes, his escapades on One Piece.
The 3 that he's now are not what he originally started with. And right now, he's going to get a sword. So let's hit start. And let's see. So he already has one of the ones that he's normally with. And Tashigi recognized it right away. This dude is pretty comic accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like he's like the sword shop owner of the manga. Look at that hair.
Yeah.
You ever see Zoro take care of his swords in the manga?
Never.
There's some stuff where there's some moments where he takes care of them, but he doesn't sharpen them. I've never noticed where he sharpens them. But his swords are always sharp. So he has to do it at some point.
Or maybe his cuts are so precise or imbued with hockey that he doesn't need to necessarily sharpen his blades.
He doesn't learn the hockey until much later. The only reason why he learns the hockey is because of a specific sword that sort of draws the hockey out of him. He does something called the breath of all things. Ooh, this is where he finds Sandai Katetsu. See, they're saying the sword is cursed. I think that's what intrigues Zoro about the sword. Do you think Zoro's a gambling man? Oh. This is the saying in the manga. But it wasn't inside the shop. He did that outside for some reason. But in here, he did it inside the shop. Still, badass scene. He shut them up. Although I don't remember Tashigi being there when he did that.
Yeah, me either.
I think I want more tahini.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, so with our drink that we made today, we didn't originally make it with the tahini, but we decided just like for shits and giggles to throw it on. And I want more on it. It gives it a good flavor.
Yeah.
I wonder how the chamoy would taste on this.
Probably be amazing.
Probably. I mean, we have the candy there, but
it's not the same.
Yeah, it's true.
Is he a fish man?
I don't know. No, he's not. He's not. His hat just has a fishtail, but this is not in the manga. This is not in an episode.
Really?
I don't think so. When did they ever go to a fish market?
Well, this is where they're in the town, Loguetown, where it starts to rain at some point, and they're all separated in they're at different markets, and Sanji is looking for food items.
I must not remember that because I don't remember Luffy and Sanji being together. Creepy Mushi.
That's where it's the lips.
It's there's like Botox lips on the snails, and it's making weird ass sounds. It's going, yeah, it's like, all right, calm down, snail. It's not that serious.
But they do make weird sounds. Minute.
Yeah. That does sound, well, yeah, but they don't go, yeah. The way that the snail was achieving climax.
I don't recall Usopp. It is Bartolomeo.
Yeah, I don't remember him being in Loguetown. Yeah, why is Bartolomeo in Loguetown? Unless he is, we just never noticed him before.
We'll have to go in. I have to go back and see. But I don't recall him being here. Because he is introduced as a Luffy stan. Spoiler alert. He is introduced as a Luffy stan.
No, he's a Luffy fangirl.
Yeah, a Luffy stan.
I never heard Luffy stand.
Like, is
But yeah, not in this early in the series.
yeah,
He is introduced in Dressrosa. Because he was one of the characters that was fighting in Dressrosa.
yes, but he was also in captivity.
No, he was,
No,
one, he was
he
one of
was
the
the
fighters.
fighters.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
one of the fighters.
But at that point, Luffy was on and popping like over Redenbach.
Yeah. Wow. Over Redenbacher. You know how many people don't know about that? All the youngins.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to skip these commercial breaks
yeah.
because this is one of 4 ads. That's ridiculous.
You remember when commercials used to be about what is it, like 3 or 4 commercials?
I'm talking about regular syndicated TV.
Yeah, regular TV.
Well, yeah, I remember that. But we got spoiled with the commercial free crap. I'm still in the commercial free era. Like, I don't want to see commercials, but I don't want to pay extra now.
Yes.
We're already paying for a service.
Yeah, we're already paying for it. Well, unless you have T-Mobile, and you might be getting it for free through T-Mobile. You're still getting the ad laden
You're
version.
getting it for free because you're getting the ads.
True.
They're not going to give you premium content without paying for it.
That's true. But what's the difference in that? But why would you want to pay extra for no ads? You're already paying for it.
See, that's what pisses me off about the original. This is originally ad free. That's why everybody signed up. And then they got greedy and they were like, nah,
Let's pause this right here.
Okay. We're pausing the show?
Yeah, the pause the show.
Okay. Okay.
So, do you remember when Netflix was not a streaming app, but it was actually a service where you could rent games and movies?
Yeah, at one point they had kiosks like Redbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was before Redbox, and you could, they would mail you would have a list of movies that you want to watch, and they would mail you the movies to your house, and then you would mail it back, and then they would send this next movie on your list.
Yeah, that was the DVD era. That's how Netflix started. They started renting out movies. Remember Blockbuster used to do the same thing. Blockbuster used to rent out movies because they're trying to compete or keep up with Netflix.
You had to go there.
That's true. That's true. We would prefer going there because it was nostalgic.
Well, Blockbuster was the rental era, but it started when you were, VHS. So it was a little before that. Netflix is after that, and it started the lazy era, when nobody wanted to leave the house. They didn't want to have to wait and go someplace and find that their movie that they wanted to rent was not there.
Convenience. That's all it was. It's just convenience.
So Netflix is next term, and then it became a streaming service.
True. I don't get where we're going with this.
It's just a side note.
Makes me think of Gamefly. Remember Gamefly?
Yeah.
The same thing. See, Blockbuster had the movies and the game rentals. Gamefly had the games.
Yeah.
Netflix had the movie
movies.
rentals.
And then eventually they took over Gamefly and they got movies and the games.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Took over Gamefly?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Well, because they started renting games as well.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, let's continue. For being the first episode of season 2, either this is taking long because we keep pausing, or it's a long episode because there's still like 40 minutes left.
Yeah.
Wait, which start with this? I missed it.
You have to rewind it.
I'll rewatch it. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The shop owner just gave him a free sword.
Yeah.
Did he buy
A
the other
special
one?
sword. No.
So he's just walking away with 2 extra swords.
Mm-hmm. Because the store owner originally couldn't sell it. Because it's cursed.
Interesting. I think the craziest dynamic is it's a Marine and a pirate in the same store talking about swords. Because she's a swords person.
And they don't know that each other is a Marine or a pirate.
See, I think she ends up supporting the Straw Hats at some point.
Mm.
She doesn't seem like a traditional Marine.
No.
But she doesn't embody the Marine values, at least the negative aspects of the Marines.
Well, I would say she's part of the new Marines. The new Marine contingent, like, Kobe, Hamepo.
They're okay. So I don't want to say anything, but they're definitely part of a different faction within the Marines.
Yes.
You know the faction?
I don't. Go ahead, tell me. Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. So if you don't want them to hear it, change now or pause it. Nah, don't stay here. They're part of the faction called Sword.
Mm-hmm.
They're part of the Marines, but they don't operate under Marine rules necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So they're kind of like rogue Marines. They don't have to listen to the government. They can do their thing, but they still fight for justice.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Bartolomeo thing is throwing me off.
Yeah, it's weird because
why is he interacting with Luffy?
Yeah, this is where he becomes a fan of him.
Maybe you know what he reminds me of? He looks like Machine Gun Kelly as Bartolomeo.
What?
Machine Gun Kelly.
With long hair.
I'm still hating on him because he was with Megan Fox. Maybe he still is. I don't know, but I'm still hating. Is it? Is that the execution platform?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Did they purposely shave off his eyebrows?
That's how he looks.
Oh, I don't remember that. Is that Buggy?
Yeah.
That's Buggy's hand, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, I guess they're cursing now. Okay. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is he doing for the storyline?
Right now, I don't know.
But that is Bartolomeo, right?
Yes.
Was Buggy in Loguetown?
I don't remember.
It's been so long. This is the part where the show is kind of ad-libbing the episodes.
Yeah, well, this is also part of the anime where it was like so much happens around this time where you don't know as at this point I don't know, I don't really remember what really happened in the section. I know he fights certain people.
Yes, because he ends up meeting or fighting Smoker.
Yes. And somehow he ends on the platform.
Yes.
Other than that, I don't remember anything else about this area of shows.
I think they're just filling in the gaps of what happened between them arriving and.
But Alvida, I do remember them, Buggy and Alvida coming together.
Torta vida?
Yes, Torta Vida.
Is she still chunky there? Like, I don't remember.
There she is.
I get it. Like, I think I'm blanking just like you are. And what happened in between them arriving at Loguetown and Luffy ending on the platform.
Yeah. I think we gotta also take into account how many episodes happen in that span.
That is what just happened there.
Yeah.
Did she form like a hockey shield?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. What?
That's not what she ate, right? Wait. No, that's not what she ate. No. Wait, what? So she's like a human snail? What's going on?
So did this happen? I thought she ate the Slim fruit.
Wait, I gotta look this up.
Because that would make her the first.
Oh, no. She did. She ate the slip fruit. She's a paramecia. It caused her to lose weight from her previous diabetes, and she can glide skate across surfaces at high speeds. Oh, okay.
So she originally had this slip fruit.
She originally had the tacos that turned her into Alvida.
I thought it was a Slim Fast fruit.
Yeah, she had the Slim Fast fruit. Okay. I mean, she did look like she lost some weight.
But it was the fruit that I thought.
The fruit was like, yeah, but I mean, the actress had to lose weight, obviously, because she was a little heavier set before. And now she seems a little thinner because of her Slim Fast fruit.
Don't smoke.
Is this Swedish smoker?
Mm-hmm.
He's got that bleach blonde platinum hair. So, if this is the episode that Luffy is in Loguetown, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know what's going to happen. We know he's obviously going to end up at a certain spot. That means someone specific is going to show up also.
Yes.
they're gonna make a guest appearance, obviously. Do you think they show this person's face? I don't want to say who it is because this is a big spoiler of who it. Can we say who it is without revealing exactly who it is?
No.
If we say his name, is that going to reveal who it is?
Yes. Well, you could say a word of his name and not say his whole name. Maybe
okay.
If they watch the anime, they might know it.
Primarily how he's known. We could say like maybe the first word,
his first name, his first name.
That's his first name, right?
His first name.
Okay, so Dragon.
Yes.
Okay, they're gonna reveal him somehow. They have to reveal him somehow, but they're not gonna show his face.
We don't know.
In the original series, he had a hoodie on. So they didn't show his face. So that means if they're going to be accurate to this, they already have who Dragon is.
I believe so. And they also have who other people are.
Not cryptic at all.
Related to Luffy.
Okay. Are you talking about the trifecta?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
His blood brothers.
No, yeah, they would have to have him.
But I'm saying that they might come into play.
In this season?
Yeah.
No, because look, they brought Robin into this season. They're going to Alabaster. Oh, but wait. His one brother showed up in Alabaster. Ah, that's right. Okay. You're right. They're talking about the execution platform.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where he was he? That seems kind of like Pulp Fiction-ish.
Very.
Yeah. She lost weight.
Yeah.
She's like no longer a torta. She's like a torta slim.
She's torta light.
Yeah. Just 1 calorie. Not torta enough.
Original torta, 1,000 calories. Her, 500. Half the calories.
You got to give it to her because in the first season, though, she was heavier set.
But as she should have been.
Yeah.
She was accurate to the character.
Do you think that was a bodysuit? Do you think that was her?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because she still has a round face, but she looks thinner.
Well, maybe it is a bodysuit so she could be bigger. And then when she goes into her devil fruit form, she's thin.
Slips the fruit.
Yeah. She goes in her, slip the weight off, I guess.
Fruit. Yeah, I don't get how the devil fruit made her slimmer.
Yeah. Slip the weight. Slip calories away. I don't know.
Give us a week, we'll slip off the weight. This is definitely filler. This didn't happen in the series.
Yeah, I don't recall this all.
No, it's not because this is build up to.
If I recall, didn't this happen before they got to Loguetown?
I don't know because I don't remember Loguetown being this way because Loguetown was about Smoker, Luffy fighting Smoker.
Yeah, but I believe they fought Buggy and Alvida before they got to Loguetown. And something happened and they got away from them. And then they ended up in Loguetown.
You might be true. Well, this is them taking artistic liberties and combining the episodes. What? You saw Nami's like the Shaw Brothers jump flip
Yeah. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Nami.
there?
Because they never really resolved this fight. I don't remember where that fight gets resolved. Is it in Loguetown or what?
I don't think so, but I mean, this was how many years ago did we
It was
start
like,
One Piece?
well, we're talking about the episode, like the anime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, how many years ago did we start One Piece?
This is like decades ago.
Over 10 years for me, definitely.
Yeah. Tahina, my
That's not even right.
Usopp's Tahine shot.
I can appreciate his goggles. It looks like that looks,
Yeah.
manga accurate.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say comic book accurate.
Well, this I guess the same, similar, same.
It's the same
Yeah.
because manga is Japanese comics. I wonder how they're gonna handle the CG for Smoker.
Mm.
Wait, why does Buggy take him to the top of the platform? Ooh, it's cursing. I kind of appreciate that. I like that. This is not how it goes.
Yeah, it's not Buggy that brings him up there. I thought it
No.
was Smoker that does it.
He gets captured, and it's definitely the government that does it. That's why he ends up on a tower. This, like, artistic liberty or whatever you want to call it, I'm not liking it. Because at this point, why would Dragon show up? How's he gonna know that Buggy put Luffy on the tower?
Well, the government is still there.
Smoker's there.
Mm,
But why is Smoker there? He's not even interacting with Luffy.
true.
That's actually pretty cool. And then we got random Bartolomeo cycle.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? Why is Bardo a part of season like this episode? You trying to tell me that Usopp can't shoot Buggy from there? Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, all right, here we go. Here we go. They just brought Dragon into this episode. They're not showing him though. Okay, okay. I kind of like that. The aloof Luffy. They just left each other like 30 seconds ago. All of a sudden, they're lost. They're trying to figure out where everybody is. You know what? I could appreciate a good blade.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not as in depth as these characters are with their blades, but I do believe in each blade having like a soul of their own.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this is pretty interesting. Is he not taking her serious? Is that why he's not pulling out his sword?
No, because he still sees his friend.
Oh, that is true. But he's not taking her serious because he only has one sword out.
He's not trying to kill her because he sees her as his friend.
That's true. I think he likes her in a way, not like romantically, but like you're right because he sees her as his friend. See, she is not a threat to him. That's why he didn't kill her. These ads are really like throwing me off. I really dislike them. We're gonna have to skip this part.
This is probably our longest episode.
This will be edited down shorter. Hopefully, you can hear the audio. And make sure you take a look at our video for our trash can cocktail. This has grown on me.
Yeah. Especially now that we added the tahini.
Yes. Yeah, the tahini added a little pizzazz to it.
With the tahini, this goes up a lot. What would you rate? Okay. What would you rate this trash can cocktail with the tahini? So
Only a couple, only a couple points higher.
In the original video, link down below or up below, I gave it a 3.4.
Yes. Yes.
What would you get it? Now with tahini.
Closer to a 4. I'm going to say 3.8.
Okay. All right. I would probably be close. Yeah. Not quite
it's
high.
Not a 4.
Yeah, it's not
but
a 4.
It's way better.
Yes.
It's better with the tahini.
Way better.
Oh, okay. That was actually pretty cool. That was pretty good. And what I mean is, they showed Smoker's ability. Because if you don't know, Smoker ate the smoke fruit. So he's just living smoke. And they just showed how a person can turn into smoke. And it looks really good. That's pretty good.
Very good.
Yo, they kicked up their budget for the CGI. Can you imagine if this is all AI?
I'm pretty sure a lot of it is.
Some of it could be, yeah, because I mean, that looks really
Or,
good.
you know, it's just computer animated.
No, they definitely kicked up their game.
Yes.
They got a better crew. They got better people editing these videos or something. It's still very cheesy to me, though.
Mm.
I just burped in my own mouth.
Mm.
This this already feels longer than the Arlong fight.
It does. It does.
You know what? I gotta admit, based off of this, I'm excited for the rest of the series. The way this CG looks,
It's way better.
way better. It's still cheesy as hell, but the graphics look awesome.
Well, it's only cheesy because how do you make these unreal abilities look real?
Not because of that, because some of the dialogue, some of the interactions, that whole Buggy Alvida fight was not necessary.
They're squeezing in a whole bunch of different stuff to make it fit. Like I said, they're fitting multiple episodes into one.
This is very true. This is very true. But this Luffy versus, oh, wait.
There he is.
It's Pedro Dragon. Who's this actor?
I don't know.
I'm surprised they showed his entire face.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I guess you can.
I can't believe they actually just showed Dragon like entirely. It wasn't like a silhouette or anything. They showed his entire face, even with the tattoo. That's crazy. Uh, I was gonna check to see how much time was left, but I gotta say we might be close to the end of the episode. Is the actor Hispanic or Asian?
It probably would be.
So both.
Who's that?
He's Japanic.
There you go. Here's your
Wait, who was that?
There you go.
That was one of the Blood Brothers.
Yes.
What? Like,
There you go.
why are they showing him so early?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I gotta say, like, so far, this has gotten me a little excited.
Yeah.
Like, they're showing a lot of stuff they're not supposed to be showing, but because they're combining so many episodes together, I guess that's why they're showing everything?
Yeah.
This didn't happen. When did Robin interact with Tashigi?
I don't think ever.
Robin's kind of hot. Dorky. I don't remember Robin trying to recruit Tashigi.
Yeah, me either. We could be wrong.
We could. I just got hit with the buzz. I got a buzz. I got to check to see if they're purposely made these episodes longer. Because this is like an hour and a half so far.
They feel longer. Or maybe it's the episode 1 premiere episode. Maybe it's longer.
I guess maybe. There's one other show. There's another show that each Stranger Things. The last season, each episode was like an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
Across the board.
Well, people are enjoying longer content.
Yeah, we're binging more stuff like this.
Yeah.
Despite all the commercials.
Yes.
It's the material. A good storyline, a popular show.
You'll watch.
Yeah, you can make it 2 hours. I'll sit there and watch it.
Also, they're saying that, depending on your age, you might tend to like longer content.
I've never heard of that. Really?
Yes.
Wow. That tahini really rounds it out.
Yeah. Melts everything together, gives it a nice little kick.
Mm-hmm. It does. Sort of makes all the flavors a little bit more cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he even has his that's not a sword. That's like a club with an extension.
Yeah, it's like made of sea
stone. Yeah. But he's wearing it.
Yeah. So it doesn't affect him, which is unique. And I don't fully understand it.
Very true. If those of you who know, sea stone affects devil fruit users. It makes them weak. And here's a random Bartolomeo.
This is where he became a fan of Luffy.
I guess so.
So they gave Bartolomeo a origin story?
I guess we're gonna have to look back to see if he's actually there in the first season or the first couple episodes.
Yeah.
This has to be the end of the episode now because they just got to the Grand Line entrance, and they're gonna leave us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Who's he waving the hat to?
Maybe he farted and he's trying to wave it away.
Gummo, fart cheeks. All right. So that is the end of season 1. Oh no, season 2, One Piece live action.
Well, no, that's the end of episode 1 of season 2, One Piece live action.
I have a buzz.
It was good. It was a good episode. There was a lot going on that we're not familiar with. So, if you're also not familiar with it, leave a comment down below.
Overall, for this episode,
it's a good episode.
I still think it's very cheesy. Right?
Yes.
But it's still really good.
Yeah.
But what sold me was the CG of the whole show. It was so much better than
So
the
much better.
first season.
So much better.
So I'm actually excited to see what's going to happen with the rest of the season.
And if you want to see what we post next, the next episode, hit the notification bell. Get notified when we post episode 2, 3, 4. Hopefully we'll have our mics by then.
It'll be here for the next episode. If Kareem reminds me.
And hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe.
And on that note, peace out, everybody.
Stay fly.
And stay tuned.